Hold on. Yeah, man. That's it. Y'all should hear me now. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? I wish they would screw my feet up. Can y'all hear me, man? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if you hear me. Yeah. Okay, then. That's what's up. Make sure I ain't buy them chains. I know I messed that up when I was buying them chains the other day. Let's hear this right here. Let's play a little music. I got everything hooked up over here. Am I connected? Let me see something. Well, oh no, I ain't connected. Boom. iPhone. Woo! Woo! Y'all know what that is? Put your headphones on. We gonna rock, boy. That's a single B2 audio. Check it out over here. But y'all, I got this thing here. Watch this. Check this out. Yeah. That's my home sound. And like towers. What I actually did was put the port at the bottom, right? Yeah, I put the port at the bottom, so. Yeah, my very first video was Sundown X3. What you talking about? I got so many yeah, man, I got how many videos I got up here, man? The very first video on my channel was Sundown X8. Go to videos and hit Otis. The very first video on my channel was Sundown X8 V3, 2 of them in that truck. Yeah, and then there's a bunch of more of them playing music. You ain't been keeping up, man. You must have just got here. Been doing this. I'm the channel. Ooh. That's that sensitivity that be too, man. Super sensitive. Super sensitive. Don't need a lot of power to move, but it can take the power. Same thing with them boys right there. Revision F's. Ah. You here to see them 15? Woo, boy, online. Let's see. Let me see something, man. That sounds good. That's a nice track, ain't it? That's that B2 audio, ain't it? It's crazy, man. Hey, they looking for you. They said, I'm here to see them 15. You get your own 15. You like torturing yourself, seeing what you can never have. Go ahead and torture yourself. Go and torture yourself. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, what you doing? Oh, I can't do this. I gotta look it on your phone then. Oh man, I messed that up. Yeah. You logged into your account? Nah. Yeah. Oh, man, what song was that? That song was going off. I want to hear my other song that I like. What's that? That track. Man, what was I just listening to, man? When they got recently played. Go with the comments though. I need to see what people want to talk. What's going on? What question they want to ask me? What's up? Let me see what's going on here. But man, I was liking that check there, man. I was just liking what I was playing, man. That thing with him. I need to remember that track. What is it? Top Flow, some of this stuff. I should have played what I just had recently played. That MBHD. Nick. These just the epidemic soundtrack. Yeah, I got one that I like in particular. Yeah. Ooh. Got one B2. Let's see what we got here. I've been farming for like 3 months. What do you say? So yeah, I've been following for like 3 months now. I'm seeing all the videos. Great work though, man. I tried, man. I tried, but yeah, we up at DD now, man. So we started way back Sundown XAB3. Went through a couple that I did. That, you know, that been people knew when I was on Facebook, just reviewing 8-inch subwoofers. Now I left that. Started with Sundown. You be my grape juice over there, baby. And now with look. She like being on camera. I just put on how yeah, you like being on camera. I'm gonna sit down. I know you like being on camera. I ain't crazy. Ain't no woman in America don't want to be seen. And if your woman don't want to be, hey, let me tell you something. If your old lady don't want to be seen, she probably ugly. That's got to be. I said if she don't want to be seen, I just here we go. Come on, man. No, come on. Don't do that. Come on. They don't. If I didn't name nobody's name, I ain't talking about nobody. Why? Okay, cool. You see what I gotta do? I told you give me a headache. You give me a headache. I told you give me a goddamn headache. I told you that shit. You give your own self a headache. Well, he said he would love to see me post videos on people's systems you need to box for. I'm glad you say that. Cause that dude with the Sprinter brand, this dude with the Sprinter brand, I did the 2 kicker H for.
Oh, he sent you the video.
Yeah, he sent me the video, so I already uploaded that. I guess I'll release that tomorrow.
Like I said.
He's doing his components list. But most time when they send me the video, man, I can't use it. Either be grainy or it don't be right. With this guy, Sebastian.
Playing the music that's it's copyright protected.
Yeah, well, Sebastian did it. I think it's playing. It sounded good. Oh, hell. So it sounded good, and you seen the video. He did it real. He did. Oh shit. He did. Let me put my finger right here. All right. He did it real good. So now he doing a component list. Now I upload the videos. I was out with you. You know, he was eating. So I upload. He did it 1 minute too. Exactly like I needed. Showed the subs playing. Yeah. And he had the door open and everything. And nice. So I'm gonna upload the Joker because it's sitting prayer time. Huh? I made a video talk about prayer time. The last B2 audio video. So look.
No, I wasn't talking about. I was talking about date night.
Yeah, date night. Yeah, well, I don't know. We got some subscribers that's couples and base heads. Yeah. So they, So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that because I always ask people, man, send me a video, but it's gotta be, it's gotta present it. Hey, my name's such. This is my sister. This is my MBE box. Blah 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 blah. Especially all the ones you eat in the feed, and make it record on your phone. You got an Apple phone, it's gonna be easy. Make it between 1 to 3 minutes. I know if it's a 1 minute video, you can send it to me. Like that, Apple phone. And I'll post and put it up. Yeah, I'll post and put it up. Let people, you can walk around the car and everything. I put it up on the channel, let them see it. I ain't got no problem with that. But it gotta look like something. They be putting video, one dude seen video. When I look video upside down, I can't put, I don't know what happened. It didn't rotate the screen, but the video I had to watch it. And every time I turned the phone, it kept flipping too. I said, man, forget this, man. I can't do nothing with it.
You got frustrated.
Yeah, I flipped the phone, turn the phone, it just keep flipping it. I'm watching the video. Yeah, I said, man, I ain't finna subscribe my subscriber like that. That ain't even happen. Okay, we still waiting for the tear spray for the solo X's. I would love to have you be my box for 15 for me when it comes out too. All right, cool. Let's go get it. Everybody wait for it to come out. Let me see. What's some good mids and highs to pair with 2 DD 9 and 9912s? Them VOs, bro. I've been doing my research on DD. Y'all gonna see a lot more DD coming up. And I got a lot more in box DD. Oh, these are supercharged. Those are the ones that's in the truck. My supercharged and got here. Now I'm gonna make a video explaining why I went supercharged and what supercharged is not and what supercharged is. So
I gotta do unboxing.
And I gotta do unboxing because they don't look like that's the stock configuration.
And what do you call it when you just free air? Free air. You gotta do free air as well.
Of course, but I'm gonna make the video. I guess I could touch on the hill. People think supercharged go to the American meaning that fast, more power.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. When actually super is more SQ.
Sound quality.
Yeah, more sound quality and more output because of why you increase your sound quality. And how they increase their sound quality, and that's why they call it supercharged, give it more energy. It's recycling energy that's lost from the magnetic gap and bringing it back to the subwoofer. So remember I made that video when I told you, recycling. That a subwoofer makes its bass from first a starting point. I don't know if y'all noticed the greatest number in the the greatest number in the world is 0. You must have a start point. You cannot measure anything unless you got a point from which you start from, and it's not 1, because 1 is a 1 from where? 0. Same thing with a subwoofer. Subwoofers is 0 is rest. Okay, what the supercharged ability to do is enables the subwoofer by recycling that energy to find rest faster and go away and come back to rest faster. Find it faster, get back to 0, and go away and come back faster. And control. Keeps the core from rocking. I know in a video a while ago, guys are saying, hold on, baby. Guys are actually saying, well, why you can show me voice core rock. Because y'all thinking because the surround and the spider that the cone can't rock. And talk to a subwoofer manufacturer to tell you your cone can have that surround and the spider intact, and you can still have voice core, and you can still ain't no here, and you can still have voice core rock. What you hear is distortion. When that cone is no longer linear, you're gonna get distortion. It's rocking, brother. Contrary to some of y'all don't believe it, it's not going like you would think it should. It's rocking. But how can it? It's got equal pressure exerting from all sides. Not if you clip it, it ain't got equal pressure exerting from all sides inside the magnetic gap. You just learned something. But that's why I went supercharged. I'm improving the ability of the subwoofer to find 0. And by doing so, my tonal quality of my bass goes up significantly. And because I'm recycling energy, I get more motor force. It sounds. It's going to sound different and be a tad bit more louder. SQL. And that's what I am, SQL guy. I want it to sound good and I want it to be. All right? So that's why I went with the supercharge. And they can supercharge pretty much all their woofers. Well, the handmade ones anyway, not the 6700. Yes, they do have the Raid 6.5 do have amazing sound. How could you not expect that coming from Jay? Coming from Jay, man. That's what Jay do. What's up, Jay? What's your opinion on running 425H in the mega cab? I got customers doing that. I got customers I'm building boxes for. They're running 4 mega cab, 425H mega cab. Why you ain't doing it? Cause the 2 killing me. Yeah. You agree, babe? The 2 killing me. And they ain't even broke in. Out the box, I'm trying to make. I can't do the score right now. Out the box, 139.9. Right out the box, fresh out the box. I ain't do nothing. Fresh. I am a little concerned though about it getting a little warmer now, because all them meter scores I had previously, the air was denser because it was colder. And I don't know if y'all know that, but when it's cold air, is you able to meter better than when the air is thinner. The denser the air, the more the meter gonna be able to pick it up. The thinner the air, the more the meter ain't gonna be able to pick it up. So it's a little known fact, unknown fact. So I gotta let these boys break in, and it might be just a tad bit harder, more. You know, all the sub with meter scores I did before with the kickers, the BTOs, the X8s, them subwoofers that broke in. They broke in, they get kind of loose. So it takes time. Remember, I'm building boxes for a living. So the longest commute I have was 30 minutes, and I just riding to the gym and back. So I now have a lot of time to break them in. I might free them a little bit, but it takes time to break them in to give them their full performance. But yeah, that's what I'm rocking with. In case y'all want to know, yeah, I am rocking with the DD2508.
They sound amazing.
Woo, and baby, they say these gonna sound better than those. And with a tab and more output. Yeah. What amp you using on your highs, MB? None. None. I'm finna put this fog gate in there. I ain't got no amp on my highs, man. I just a Stinger High 10 and my factory Alpine system. What do you think about the Sundown ZV5s? Take a whole lot of power to get them moving. Nothing else to think about. You know, think about it. They sound. It's a low end sub. I would advise you don't get that mega roll surround. You want to be more. If you want to be more musical, ask Jacob to give you the SPL surround with them sound down ZV5s. It's more balanced sound. When you just get that mega roll, you're gonna lose cone area. Uh, the rigidity and the rigidity is, yeah, you got the foam is moving there too, but it's not moving as impactful and as forceful as that hard, rigid surface, which is what a cone need to be. So if you get that SPL cone, that ZBL5, you get a more balanced subwoofer. If you stay with just that mega roll, you got a low end monster. And that's all that's gonna be a low end master. Okay. What's up, MB and Ms. MB? Okay, what do you think about? Okay, I got that. What happened to use on your high? Man, I'll make a video on my Brazilian Sounds 12 and send it. They bumping hard as hell in your enclosure. Yeah, make a Corey Johnson. Make a 1 minute video, man. You know, start off. Already had a song keyed up, show the box, install this, that, another. Then someone playing, then walk back and let them see the subs playing with the bass. And then send it to me. And make sure it's about 1.5 minutes. I'll upload it. Yeah. Thank you, Corey Johnson. I remember you. I recently did you too, man. Will a blown sub pop? A blown sub ain't gonna do nothing. Put together a checklist for your customers to mail them your box for how to record a video that way. Oh, we're glad to be. Oh yeah, love, man, shit, yeah. I would love. I'm gonna put them all up here on the channel. Why not? For every sub that I break, every box I make, hell yeah. You right. He said make a video on how I want it. We'll replay this video. 1.5 minutes. Oh, yeah. Introduce yourself, your vehicle. Yeah. Open the door. Describe your system. Hit play on your music. Walk back to the subwoofer. Show the subwoofers playing in the box. Don't forget to shout your state out. Yeah, shout the state out. Should take you about 1.5 minutes. Or you can play a whole song. But I know you're 1.5 minutes. You can send that to me in text on most of these smartphones. And make sure it ain't upside down. And make sure it ain't grainy. Recording in 1080p. Make sure it's clear. Make sure it's clear. I recently tell y'all something. Oh yeah, nah. Gotta hold up on that. The Holy Spirit told me hold up, man. Five City, what it do? Joseph Mitchell. What it do? Shout out from Five City. Yeah, when y'all gonna get at me, man? Five Audio. Oh. They like Digital Design. Not as old as Digital Design. And where are they? Las Vegas. Oh. They just when I say they like Digital Design, they actually they make themselves from the ground up. In how? Right here in America. You pay a little more, but you get something that can't be quality. Yeah, you can't say something. Much as people might say, man, CD overpriced. You can't overprice. You can't bad. You can't quality. Say you can't create. You can't say it is bad. You can't. Quality. Man, one dude say, man, well, I said if that's the case, then you what I read a comment. The guy said you can get the same price for better or cheaper. I said, yeah. So it's a difference. If you feel better, I said you'll go buy a Honda or a Mercedes because they do the same goddamn thing. You go from A to B, right? Now you goes back to performance. The performance. Who's gonna get there faster? Who gonna get there better? Who gonna get them better luxury? Exactly. Who actually got something in comfort? All that. So I said something. Y'all, I know y'all read the comment, man. I said use your logic that you can get better for half the price. I named a whole bunch of stuff that no, you can't. Huh? No, it was a comment. It was a comment. It was a comment. And I was telling them, I said, no, you can't. You really can't. No, he was talking about J Audio. He was talking about J Audio subs. You can get same price before. No, I said, no, you can't. Yeah, most guys, I'm tell you, it's certain brand, man, when people go with that brand, they really don't go back away from it. J one of them. The design, one of them. Fire, one of them. There's a lot of brands, man. There's a lot of subwoofer brands out there. But there's a lot of brands out there that really are, they subwoofers look like nothing else. There's a lot of brands besides Digital Design. They subwoofers look like nothing else. And they perform. And they might have a small niche following. They focus on the important parts. And they might have a small, might not be as big as Kicker or somebody else. But boy, when somebody get in there and go there, they'll never come out. Yep. they'll never come out. Now, in my experience, I'm gonna be honest with you, in my experience, I used to have y'all mindset. I remember when that 25 weight first came out, and they wanted damn near $1,000 for that joker. I said, ain't no way. This is back in 2014. And I said what you goddamn said. I said you get the same performance, and besides, it's not really an 8. It's too big. I said it's not really an 8. I was saying all this crazy stuff, and the reason why, I mean, I was the reason why, because at the time, 2014, I couldn't afford it. So I hated on the motherfucker.
That's why you should never knock a person for what they can afford.
Mm-hmm.
It's what you can afford. So if you can afford what you can afford, get that.
Get it. So times have changed, and I said, let me give. I bought one. I still had the mindset because when I bought the first one, over there, I got that off Facebook for $350. No warranty, no nothing.
Hoping it worked.
In fact, and this is the other thing. Yeah, that's a D2 sub. Those D2s. So they're not getting the full power of the amp. Those are D2. I bought a D2 because the lady I bought it from, she was gonna run a single. Right. So I actually got 2 D2 subs in there. And they sound fine, but they're not getting the same power as what everybody else is getting. The kicker. They do the same thing the kicker doing the same power. They do. Right out the box. They did 139.9. But then these came and I said, man, listen, I get these D4. I went and bought 2 more and had them run me D4 so I can get the full power of the amp. Those run the D2. The revision the old model that beat everybody was a D2. No, that was D4 my partner sent up. No, that was D4 my partner sent up. So this is my set that I bought. Remember, I had that replaced, and my partner sent up, my friend Antoine, I told you about, he sent up his D4s for me. And I got to get them. I'm finna show y'all in the video. I'm finna show y'all exactly what the supercharge is. I'm going to take those D4s all apart because he gave them to me. And it's funny, he had bought some supercharged D4s and these old D4s right here. And he had randomly on the strength of what I would say. He was running the Sundown X8. He went and got some XM from B2 Audio. He had these 4 digital design subs sitting in his house. And just because I was like, man, he said, man, I heard them, they sound good, but I don't think I heard them in the right box. So he just had these 4 subs sitting up to I decided, baby, hey, I'm finna try the 2508 now. Times have changed. So I bought the D2 online. Then I contacted Digital Design and said, hey, man, can y'all send me this subwoofer? They said, they with the serial number. I said, serial number? What the hell you need a serial number for? So you take the magnet to move off the sub, we can make that exact same sub again.
And that's why that serial number is important.
And that's why, I said, oh, damn. I said, man, is that why? He said, yeah, that's why subs cost. Because once you go in the power tune line, we can tailor the sub to exactly how you want it. Meet your any FS goal you want. Forget the dust cap color and all that, but we can make that exact same sub again. We can raise the lower the FS to fit your needs. Tailor that spider. I was like, well, yeah, it's custom. So I gave him the serial number for that one, and they made me one just like it. Oh, damn. That's a plug. I see now why when people say once you go DD, you don't come up out of there. And then I heard the motherfucker. And then I told the bride, I ain't supposed to cuss. Then I told Twan, and now I said, man, you got some supercharge. I said, you gotta put the supercharge in, you gotta run the fire, you can get them. He said, build me a box. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know I want you to build me a box after you get your supercharge. I said, yeah, so I got them. And now these D4, they're gonna get more power than those right there. And I'm blown away. I'm blown away by DD. They say when you go DD, I'm blown away. Yeah, I told you I just had video. I said, let me just talk to these people about it. That's why I ain't been making no videos. Because sometimes my wife, I tell my wife, man, let me just go ride and try to break these dim in and just ride and just play low vibe, see if they'll miss something. And for me, this is how I test any subwoofer, y'all. I go on my Apple Music and I listen to her.
All the notes are there.
Huh?
All the notes.
Oh my man. If you got a low end driver, boy, her gonna have you rumble. I don't know who do her production. You gonna be rumbling. I'm talking about 30 and under in one of my boxes for sure. So I'm trying them out. So now I got these.
And they still get loud while you're trying them out.
Man, so now we're gonna put the supercharger in. I put the custom dust cap and all that other stuff there. And made them black with the red. But I'm amazed. Utterly amazed. So much so that I went and ordered the 610. I got the 3512, one, and 710. I got you, Lord. And 508s. I got a list of subs I'm gonna buy. One or possibly two and give them away. Let y'all hear them. Let y'all hear one of my boxes. Let y'all see them free air. And then let y'all hear them. I like this DD shit. I do. Okay, here we go. What it do? Okay. Well, what's up, Fi? And Fi one of them makers too. All the team Fi out there. That's all much respect. And I'm telling you something about the brands I back to, whether it's Kicker, BT Audio, Digital Design, Sundown. Man, the brands I back, they ain't haters, man. They respect each other. And they love the fact that all of them, they pushing each other to be better. They don't bad. Jacob has never bashed another brand. He will state the facts and prove to you that you could get that his could do this over this. That's it. But he never bashes a brand. He just state what his subs can do and compares it to certain numbers. And that's it. TS parameter numbers, excursion numbers, stuff that another. Same thing you never heard. Dylan Johns is not getting no arguments with nobody. Because they got a loyal following. You go DD, you probably ain't come back out of it though. All right. B2 Audio. They try to do stuff that shouldn't be done. They took a Rampage 8, everybody going 2.5-inch cord, they go 2-inch. Do the same number. Take the same power. And we're gonna make it more efficient. You heard the joker sitting over here. All right, now, Kicker. You got cardio because of Kicker. That's enough said right there. Yep. We having this conversation and enjoying life and speaking because Steve Irwin decided he want to put music in a truck. Introduce to the world. You got cardio because of Kicker. So we ain't got to talk about the performance of these subs and all that. You got cardio because of Kicker. In 1986, Digital Design come out. Kicker is why you got a cardio. Well, you even thought about boom in the car because of Kicker. Yeah. And that's where it is. Now, when I got my coming about you, I would definitely send you a video. Okay, I'm going down the comments one at a time and say, Sebastian, review a DD3. Yeah, I bet you do want me to review a DDD. This is Sebastian Sanchez. That's another. I thought it was Sebastian Domingo. I don't mind if you put mine on the channel. I just want you to hear and get your response. Okay, that's Big Red. The MBE, do you think the Toro Force 8 is worth 210? Oh, the Fierce, the Toro Fierce is up to 210 now. They recently went up in price. Force 8 is over. Whoa, the Force 8, baby. What? The Force 8 is over $400? What? You got to be kidding me. That can't be true. Man, I gotta look this up.
Thanks to
Oh, baby, don't do that. Don't do it like that, baby. Man, what? I gotta look at that. Hold on. What? I gotta see that. He said the Toro Force 8 is how much now? Whoa. Toro Force 8, $299. $300. Now, while we on that topic, I remember when I say they were always saying, this sub is overpriced. And if my wife said they're shaking it, it's funny now. Everybody was saying, now, not saying nothing against Sundown, but when I'm talking about back when, I'm talking about X1, X8, V1, V2, when they came out, the highest price was, okay, the X8, the SA at the time was $169, and you can get an X8 for $219. Okay. And this before this inflation hit. It's funny how all these super woofers that y'all like now, they all got the same price. They're all around the same price. The rep at DD said, look, man, we could think, like I told y'all, put the 608 against we think that our 6.8 is equal to the kicker and the B2 audio because they got the same cutout. You can't put this woofer here on that same level because it's got a bigger cutout. But the 608 is $289. The kicker is $259. The BT audio is $300. The sundown is $300. So now this Toro Force 8 is $400. So y'all around the same price. And when I was talking to the guy talking to the contact, the guy there at DD when I be ordering these subs, he said, yeah, I think it would have been fair if you would have compared our 608 instead of our 2508 because our 2508 is really on a whole other level. I said, you're right. I really believe that the 2508, it is on a different level. I should have bought that one. I should have bought the 608 to compare it against that instead of bought the 2508. Now the 2508 is a whole nother level. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But it's funny to me now that they're all around the same price. If you want one of these Super 8s, you're going to pay in excess of $275. Period. So I'm not surprised the Force 8 with the 400 because I told y'all when the Force 8 came out, and I wouldn't do my meter. I really believe that the Force 8 would have done the 142. Remember, the Force 8 was the first because it had such a larger cone than the rest of them. They went to 7.5. They came out with the basket. The Cosmos went to Hypnotic. DB Dry used on CT Bezio used that. It's funny. See, this would give me CT Sounds put the bigger cutout basket on the weaker sub. So the Mezio got the same 6-post basket that everybody's been copying. Use Mezio use it, Brazilian Sounds use it, Wolfram Audio use that same 6-post basket. But the bigger basket, the one that has a 7.5-inch cutout, they put that on the straight 8. Now, the straight 8 has the capacity to get definitely gonna sound better because it's got more cone there and be more efficient than your flagship 8, which lets me know that you ain't thinking this shit out. Right. You cataloging this motherfucker. Because it don't make no sense to put the biggest basket on the smallest driver. It did. It made sense to jump on the wave. They jumped on the wave, but they put on the wrong one. They jumped on the wave. So now who started that wave was Toro Tech. I had that Force 8. And I really believe if I have them today and I would beat them, I bet they'll do a 140. They'll do the first whoop out putting that 3-cube box. And then I put the kick in the 3-cube box, and it was just 9 days. But either way it go, they would do the same thing. It was funny. And now I'm telling y'all gonna start seeing a lot of that. Toro Tech was the first one, in my opinion, to use that basket, that 8-inch basket. Toro Force 8 was the first, and it's a winner. It's y'all see my video I did on that. I'm not gonna take it back. Nothing I've ever said. It's a winner. Now y'all gonna start seeing that basket pop up all over the place. Now when you get the other brands, just remember it. That's where it came from, Toro Force 8. So I'm not surprised it took it up to $400. The performance is there. Yeah, I said that on one of the videos. I said y'all need to jump on this subwoofer while they trying to get it for $199 because it's not gonna stay $199. And now it's exactly what I told y'all. And my other thing I was saying, and this is what DD was saying when I called the guy to order the shameless plug. This is what I called the guy to order the subs from DD. Bro, to get a certain performance level, you're going to pay a certain amount of money. You're going to have to buy certain materials. And that's with 8s, 10s, 12s, 15s. You're going to have to spend a certain amount of money. When they were saying that Suntown is far better, you get the SA and do this, that, and another. And it's back like 2013, 2012. I think now the SA is what, $329, $349? SA 12 is? You see how it's any company gonna do that, man. Any company gonna do that. Y'all know my past, my history, man. Same thing like that. First you get them hooked, Then you reel them on in. It's a straight business model for anything. Where you selling hamburgers, French fries, cars. First you get them hooked, then you raise the price. That's business. I'm not surprised. If you're gonna last in this industry, cardio, to get a certain amount of performance. Remember I tell you, forget the name on the dust cap, you buying performance. You're going to use certain materials. He who uses the best materials gonna get the best performance. Ain't gonna have the best success. You wanna walk across the hot ground with some foam shoes or some rubber shoes? Huh? Exactly. Well, but with the enclosure baby is really the skill set because they paying me to make the volume and the port work. There's some people out there make some. I ain't gonna lie, y'all know y'all love me because of my honesty. There's people out there make some beautiful boxes. Y'all boxes more beautiful than mine. I don't know if they sound good or not, but there's people that make more boxes beautiful than mine. Y'all love my honesty. I mean, I'm not the only one in the world to build a box. And I cannot build everybody box. If everybody came to me and wanted a box, some of y'all ain't gonna get a box. If God sent everybody in the world to see me come in the box, unless God you can make me live forever, some of y'all ain't gonna get no box from me. Those of you call and got in line and I get a box. What's up? No, you know my wife's a cheerleader, so y'all already know. That's her role. She play her role very, very good. Yeah, this is my box. But your customers have a box. Yeah, they ain't saying that, but y'all know I know y'all take my wife still with the grain of salt, but she's supposed to do that, ain't she? Yeah, if your wife ain't cheering for you, you find out who she cheering for. I'm just letting you know, be real with you. Stay focused. I'm there focused. You find out who she cheering for. Well, how much does sound deadening matter in your opinion? That matters a whole lot. How much does sound deadening, in my opinion? The reason why y'all getting the effects I get out my truck, because sound deadening matters. You're creating acoustical energy by creating knuckles or bass waves in the air. It's energy in motion. As long as the energy stays in the air, you perceive it as bass. But that energy can go into another substance. And if it doesn't refract it out or reverb it off, that energy could be absorbed and work against you because it'd be out of phase with the acoustical energy that's being created. Vibration. Like the last video I said, we all that, you got geese in the trunk, like cry rehearsal. Don't work like that. You want to keep the acoustical energy in the air. The more you can keep that energy in the air, refracting off, the louder you're going to be. Sound doesn't matter. It's tedious. It's costly. But it's the little stuff that you do it's the little stuff that I do inside that truck. Starting number one, where? Under the hood. Why when you get in and you hear it, you like, oh my, yeah, of course. Yeah, you gonna get oh my God now. But that's because I pay attention all the way up under the hood. It's little bitty stuff, little stuff that matter. Sound doesn't matter. And the kind of sound then you get too, and the thickness of it matters too. Okay, let me see. So what size sub you making for a seal crossover? A Mazda CX-5 or a small crossover? Mazda CX-5. I have a Class S17. Would that be good in one of your horn enclosures? Or go a bigger sub like 12 and a regular ported? And a small crossover Mazda CX-5. What's a Mazda CX-5? What that car look like? Can you show me that car look like? Show me what a Mazda CX-5 look like. Horn enclosures. Mazda CX-5. One of them small crossovers, like a Volkswagen Tiguan or something like that. What is that? I'm glad we started doing it like this instead of. Oh, I need the space. You could run a horn in there. Yeah, horn. Look, I need to do the measurement of space. I've never sat inside one back there. Let me tell y'all, guys, if you want a video, get an enclosure for me. Y'all need to give me some measurements, man. You know how many cars on the world today? And then cars with later years, different trims. I gotta know. I'm gonna make that video too.
Current years.
Length, width, left to right, how deep and how high. I gotta have it. Or where you want the box to go. Then I'm gonna tell you if you can run the subs that you want to run. If you have the space, I build the box. If you won't, like people tell you, I won't. If I can't make it before, I ain't gonna build a box. No use. 2/8 and so Dennis Froelich. You definitely from Europe. Germany, that's Germany, LIC. So in your opinion, 2/8 is plenty more than enough for extended cab S10. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Call me, man. Text me. Dennis, we'll talk. The trying to get back where I was. Okay, we go now. The DD9510X Max is 22 versus the Kicker X Max 18.25. Remember, X Max ain't everything, but yes, that DD95 series, the Kicker L7 needs to be comparable compared to the L7Q class is on par with the 35. All right, now with 35 ESP means the cutout is going to be a 12-inch cutout. Even though the Kicker will have more cone area than that, possibly than that square 10, no, that 10 gonna have a 10-inch cutout. No, it's still gonna have more cone area because square beats round. That's comparable. The 95 is not comparable to a Kicker Q class. It's a step above the Kicker Q class in performance level. Kicker does not see the need to go that high at this point. You want to compare 95, DD95, you need to go look at the Kicker Solo X when they come. But then when you compare the Kicker Solo X against the DD99, nah, that's a whole different performance level. Different companies have different agendas of where they're gonna take the for dollar amount. For dollar amount. That's why I tell you about performance level. Kicker's just not getting back into the high-end underground SPL scene, and that's when they come out with their solo X's. They decided there wasn't enough money in it, so they stopped making the solo line. Then they revived and came back out with it, and they coming on par. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna have something else in the pipeline that's gonna be equal to a DD9 series. Now you know DD also has a Trump in the hole. They got that Z, the Neo, which is has not been topped. Well, yes, deep down when you go to the DDZ series, then you gotta look at the B2 Audio X2 CS series or Sundown Nightshade. That's like over the top. That's not for us, man. So we don't need to be talking about that. We ain't on that level. Let's talk about the level most of our subscribers here. Those are guys who spending. Look, when you go to that level there, you gonna spend 3-4 grand on a sub. Yeah, you're gonna spend at least 15, 20 quid just on the subs when you get them customized. And that's just to get the subs built. So these guys average like 30, 45, between 30 and $50,000 for the entire system. Okay. Most of my subscribers on the channel, that's not what. Yeah, it's just something that when you go to the shows to see or something like that and hear, but to power and run that a daily beater, you're not doing that because there's so much you're gonna have to do to get power to it, to run it. And we ain't even, and then to have your vehicle be able to withstand the pressure that can be generated. That DDZ has been in plenty world record holding 180 dB vehicles with a single sub. Not multiple. Single. 18. Doing 180 dB. To put that in perspective, once he hit 170, you lost 60% of your hearing. At 80, you lost your hearing, and if your heart rate ain't strong, it will stop your heart. You will die. They don't say you will die. When it came on, you would die. It will stop your heart. It will stop the beat of the rhythm in your heart. You would die. That's a whole nother level. Now, let's get back to these questions. So you gotta look at performance of the 9510 is not in the Kicker L7. The Kicker L7 Q class cannot be compared to a 95. It need to be compared to a 35. All right, now, okay, what do you think of DC Audio subwoofers? They've been known for SQL loud. One day I have to visit them, or maybe they'll reach out to me. How do you like that Stinger High 10? I like it until I figured out at first I put it in there, somehow it set that defeat. You turn that defeat on. I thought the defeat on mean that it was a default defeat. If you turn that defeat on, you go to advanced setting, you hit that defeat, and you turn the defeat on, you turn the volume up, gonna cut your highs off. If you keep it off, it's gonna reset everything back to factory settings. Yeah, that's that. But I love it. All the features, I love it. I love it. What you gonna type out? What's the MBE? You gonna type out one of those new type R? Oh, they got a new type R. Apple got a new type R out. Man, I need to check that out. Oh man. Shipping your enclosure out, do you use for protecting enclosure? Foam and tape and cardboard. Okay, baby blue. Do you build middle console? Please let me know. Yeah, you give me the measurement. I'll do that. You give me the measurement. What kick mid you I ain't using kicker. I'm not running no kickers mids and highs in my vehicle. I think what I got in there right now. What I got in there right now? DS? No. DB drive. Euphoria. I think that's what's in there right now. I had Infinities in there. Now they DB5s and 4. What making my system sound the mids and highs sound the way you do is the Alpine DSP. That's what's making it sound the way it do, the Alpine DSP. Like many people hate on my W7. Can you get louder for cheaper? Yes. Can you get more sound quality cheaper? Yes. But you can't. Can you? But can't find. Many people are substitute both. Can you get louder for cheaper? Hmm. Can you get louder for cheaper? Remember, loud is relative. Can you get sound quality for cheaper? No. No. Mm-mm. No. Now, most of the time, like I tell you, people don't have JL money. But remember, JL is going for certain form level 2. Well, what would you compare J Audio level sub to? J Audio is like a okay. Depending on who you want me to use. Let's say you use Kicker Q class. Tonal quality Q class output L7R. All right. JLW7 against sundown performance level. Sound quality. X with a SPL cone on it. This JLW7 right at the X series. Right at the X level. So it all depends to try to match that performance level. J Audio does not have nothing to match the ZV5. They don't. They don't see the need to take their product into that market. So they don't make nothing that can have that much power, have that much discouragement. They don't see the necessitation for it. Now they were live, they've been around since kicking Fosgate. Same thing with Fosgate has they go up to that T3 series, then you right in line with Sundown ZV5 or Digital Designs 95. So you see how different subwoofers companies have different lines to support a different performance level. You just gotta know how to match them up. And then compete. Have fun with it. What do you make for under seat or 60 under the seat box? I don't know what you're talking about there. But you should upload a non-copyright song we can use for demo video. But I don't just whatever, man. They can copyright it. They don't copyright it, just don't get no money from it. They can copyright it, just make the video. Be the first to tell you, J Audio amps ain't no joke. I want you to get once and all you, and that's why I ever want. That's why I ain't with my amps. I'm gonna pay for something one time. I don't care what the price is. I'm be done with it. I don't keep switching out amps. And this dude said this, and this dude said that, and this. I'm not gonna keep doing that. Buy something one time, and be done with it. Most time when I do that, it's gonna cost a pretty penny. I bought my second mega cab. Never had a problem with it. I knew when I bought the truck, I was gonna be hot shot hauling. So I need the most dependable, most reliable, no new technology. What works? Inline 6Ds. I bought this. Is my second one. First one took the 380. This one here sitting at 190. Never been in the shop. Alan, my mechanic, will tell you, man, work down the dealership. My Ram ain't never been in the shop for nothing. Transmission is a truck engine is nothing because I know how to take care of my stuff. I buy it one time, be done with it. I do not discuss box prices on the live feed. Message me, we'll talk. But most times y'all just be on here just kicking tires. I need to give you, bro. I want to buy maybe 4 trim insurance for my semi truck. I'm going right for amps and sub. I get at McCormick B. What's your honest opinion on MTX and the old school Oxygen Series Expos? I never ran them Oxygen Series Expos. I thought it was a gimmick. MTX Audio still make quality products. I like MTX Audio. One day I'll visit them too. If your subs pop when you turn up to a certain volume, you clipping. You got something incorrect. You got to call him to get a price. Exactly. DD248 the king. I hear you. Yeah, well, I tell you, I love him. I can't wait to put the supercharge in. It's a horse of a whole nother color. Well, the king, and it's crazy how even when they're broken. What would more output on the side trouble? 3 kicker Q class or the DD 25 is gonna give you more output. Right? They got a bigger cone and they got the performance level. That for sure matches. I would actually say that the kicker is a good fight. If I had D4s, it'd be a good fight because they closer to the cone area of the DD. But yet, even then, the DD gonna win out because it has more cone area. And then you get the supercharged option. It has a little bit more motor force. It's got certain qualities too and features that will enable it to edge itself out over the Q class. So 3 DD258 will beat 3 L78s, but the 3 L7 Q class 8s would be, in my opinion, the only thing that could get close in the battle with it. In my opinion, they're getting close in the battle with them because they just that good. Ask the Audio Depot when the BTR rates are coming back in. Hopefully we'll get them in by March, April. By May, I had them rampages back in stock. I can go and use the MBE code MBE B2. But how you doing? How do you feel about Moral cells with 5-inch voice cord? Moral, yeah, I want to try. I got a friend that got the Moral. He got a 5-inch voice cord, $799. Yeah. How do I feel about it? Let me explain something to y'all. Man, I'm a humble dude. I try to keep it real. And what I mean to say that is say this. I have a guy ask me, what do I feel about what from this sub in this box from very reputable brands. The brands that I recommend and back and I support, their TS parameters are not lies. They're not fabricated. Kicker, B2 Audio, Sundown, or Digital Design. They do not lie. They woofers perform in the specs they give. When you should run away from a builder that tells you that, man, they don't know what they're talking about. The woofer plays better in this box. The reason why you should run away, because I want to ask you a question. If your builder is building boxes out of his house, if your builder is building boxes out of shop, employing him and maybe 2, 3 other people, and this subwoofer company has been around for 20, 30, 40 years and employing thousands of people all over the world. They make their living building speakers. How you gonna know something they don't know? I'm gonna get something, man. How you gonna know something they don't know? The brands I mess with, what they tell you to put their subwoofers in, you should put it in, or maybe 25% larger if you just want to make it more efficient. They not lying. They know what they subs do. Some of the other people y'all be picking the nose, man, they ain't got it. They rolling the dice and whatever number they come up with, that's what they write on our parameter. So aren't even the biggest peerless magnify have and the members have 7.5 rings for score. That's right. Okay. Well, you set up the app game, disconnect the app. When you shut the app game, because I don't know how you stuff set, disconnect the episode altogether. Bypass it. Because when you hook it back up, it's not adding to the music. It's restoring. It's not adding to the music. But just bypass it. Turn it off. Turn it now all the way down. Or no, turn it now all the way over so it's beyond. But y'all just bypass. Really, I just bypass it. Then hook it up later. All right. 2 SD410 under seat seal for F-150. Would you build that? If you got the height, I don't like to build down 5 boxes. Oh yeah, I got that. I mean, I got that. But he said, man, I got over 50 videos on the Q class. That's crazy. What about what about those Memphis Mojo 8s? They good. It's a common design. I tell you all the time, they good. It's a common design. Ain't nothing to ooh about it. Cause Memphis made it. You want me to? It's the same design that the CT Sound Mezio and the Brazilian Sounds use. They duplicated. Same design. If it look like a duck, quack like a duck, it ain't a cat. Meow, ain't a chicken. It's the same. You'll get the same. I put out all of them. You want to save yourself some money? Go get the audio pipe, BDC4, and pay that same performance level for $120. I done heard them. I done built a box for a guy local with 2 audio pipe BDC4s. It got the same performance levels as a lot of subs out there y'all screaming. And you get it for $120. It's probably where they got it from. and then charge you $220, $230. All right. Hate me for telling you the truth. I'm 20 DD 9018 H-back twin versus kickers. Okay, I got a question. Which way should you feel yourselves towards you or towards your trunk? It all depends on your listening experience. And I'll make a video on that too. Well, okay, for instance, why this style of box in the trunk is more favorable than this style of box. I'm gonna tell you why. But listening experience is based on the listener's ear. I might like it facing backwards. It might actually be louder facing backwards. But you might like it, yeah, to me, or even on the meter. But you might like it facing forward. And the bass might be quieter. But you think it's louder. Bass, understanding loudness and relativity and what things are is based on your opinion. That's another thing about cardio. Cardio is you trust in my opinion of all the boxes I have bought, of servers I've built, and servers I've tested. Let me tell you something. Besides going to school for 12 volts and learn how to work with 12 volts, when it comes to installing sound systems in people's vehicles, no one's exactly right. There's no college we can go to. Just say every vehicle needs to sound like this or sound like that. You getting my opinion. You getting what I think sounds good. And it just so how people like it. But that can vary and change. It could be some people that don't like it. Yeah. Always. Nobody like everything. I don't think for a minute everything I do is right. You're a damn idiot. You're a clown. Y'all going around bashing people because you ain't where they at. Everything I do ain't right, man. You know? Okay, boom. Did you hear Kip got arrested for domestic violence trying to strangle his wife? I don't talk negativity about that. I ain't seen Kip in a while. We'll find out. I just messaged him the other day and he messaged back, so I don't think there's a measure of truth to that as well. So I don't know why y'all don't. I don't entertain negativity, man. On this channel, I don't want to talk about nobody else. I wish everybody the best. We stronger together. Remember why we don't believe in division.
Enough division already.
There's all enough division in the air, spirit division. Damn, I ain't gonna add to it. I don't bash brands. I don't talk negative about nobody. If I got something negative to you, all people. If I got something negative to say about you, I'm gonna tell it to you. I'm gonna say it to nobody else. I'm just gonna say it to you. Negative. Now, if I observe you doing something, I might say that to somebody. Hey, yeah, I saw him doing this, saw that, because that's a fact. I observe you doing something. But if I'm not gonna spend the time to talk bad about you, wish harm on you. I'm not gonna waste my energy on that. It's enough trying to get me in the kingdom of God to worry about what you doing. Real talk. All right, Beth. Why say wrap this up? 10:02.
Right, come on, we got something to do.
Yeah, MBE now. I'm so glad you get to experience what you've been experiencing. I'm about 5 minutes. DJ Rock on. Let's go ahead and be. Is it safe to run my look at this question. Is it safe to run my tar base AK at 0.5 on? It ain't safe to run a tar base amp, period.
You hear me say,
They ask me, hey, I don't even like tar amp. Man, I don't like that full range, full bridge shit. That shit is not perfected, man. None of the big boys really mess with it. The only people that really mess with it now, he gonna back away from it. Jacob gonna back away from it further. Too many goddamn recalls in the SFB. I think he stopped it all together. All the rest of the boys, they ain't fucking with that shit. No, sir. I ain't fucking with it. That shit is some garbage. Jay gonna start fucking with it too. He gonna start fucking with it, man. It's too sensitive. Okay. PRV, Taram. Man, y'all, for the record, I'm gonna leave this. We'll close on this right here. I don't Taram. I don't care nothing about no. You got as soon as you tell me you got Taram, pound your sub. First thing come to my mind, boy, he ain't heard no clean bait. I don't care what sub you name. When you tell me you got Taram 3K, 5K, 8K, 12K.
We need to talk.
Nah, I ain't need to talk. I don't say nothing. What you need to buy for? You don't like? I do not like your amp. I done heard them, multiple, bass hollow, no dampening, sound terrible. As soon as you tell me you got tar amps, you ain't heard no clean bass. And if I build a box for you, you still ain't gonna hear no clean bass because you got that tar amp shit in your vehicle. I don't fuck with tar amp.
Buy another amp.
Buy another amp, man. I don't fuck with tar amp. That's it, man. That cheap ass shit. I got 3K for $279. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, now it's $2. I got 3K for $1 watt. Get your ass out of here. They clamped it too. It do that. Yeah, in a perfect world.
Clamp, you meant clip.
Yeah, boy, yeah. When you bumping down the street and you turn your lights on, fry the fucking amp. That amp going to protect. Man, that sound like, that sound like some old shit we doing back in the 90s with them pyramid, super blue amps and shit like that. All of a sudden, you turn your left turn signal on, and one sub stop working.
While the lights are being dim.
While the lights being dim. You gotta break fast, and all of a sudden you skip to another song and the amp cut off. Man, y'all don't get out of here with that bullshit. Stop being cheap, man. Cause you ain't gonna never get me to back no goddamn tar amp. I don't hear shit about no. You might as well put a power acoustic Gothic amp in your goddamn. Man, make numbers and doing it, and it sounds terrible. It's hollow as a motherfucker. Ain't got that is the horrible. That's like that Serve Vega tried that shit too. They Serve Vega stroke amp. Remember I bargained with that about 5 years ago. We was at 45. I had a Serve Vega stroke amp in that Sierra, man. That full bridge in. I said, man, me and Big was talking about that. I said, why this bass so? It just ain't rich.
Wow,
sound like a PA speaker bass. Bass coming out a school system PA system. Hey, Jessica Wright come to the principal's office. I said, man, this base is terrible, man. Get this guy. I never, ever. I done beat so many of them goddamn people get Torrey 3K and then run up on that Falls Gate, get their ass handed to them. And what you got? I got 1,500 watts before rise. Damn, man, that shit deep. Your shit sound like bass in the hand. Boom, boom.
Right. It like he was trying to find it.
Yeah, hollow. Put a woofer on top of a can. That big hollow motherfucker, man. Get that Torrey, man. Set fire to it. What do I think about it? Put the remote in the ground together. Let it catch on fire. Man, you just bashed the brand. I damn sure did. I'm sorry. You right. Because I just bashed the brand. I'm finna say P. I sure bashed the hell out of it. I'm sorry. I said I will bash brands this channel and I'll drug Torrey through the mud.
Yep. And guess what that tells you guys? He's not perfect just like you aren't.
Thank you. Because I'm not supposed to bash brands. But boy, I bashed the hell out of them. Don't stop talking about them damn Torrey. That shit sounds terrible. Hey, peace, man. Give me your box 446944818. I'll see y'all next Friday. MBE Live, baby. Thanks for your support. We strong together.